welcome our visitors. My name is Kyabazinga Eva from Longoli City Secondary School. I've come here to represent the girls. The girls face many challenges like lack of sanitary pads, which lead them to early pregnancy and school dropout. Hence going to those boys, what makes them to go to those boys and ask them for help for the pads. Another thing, the poverty in our families, it's a very big crisis in our region like Busoga region. Another point, child labor, like the booming those sugarcane people, it's a booming issue in Busoga region. Students don't go to school, they don't reach school, they just go to cash sugarcane because they don't have money to go to school. Those are my views. Thank you. Baba Kyabazinga Afufue.
Kale.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kakairi Salim from Bugwere district. Our dear visitors, we welcome you to Busoga Kingdom. I am here particularly to represent the boys, and these are the challenges we face as boys, leading to dropping out of school. One, it's boredom and peer influence. Two, it's also falling in love with sugar mummies and also the sisters of ours. Three, much desire for sex at early age. Four, we also lack school requirements to facilitate our studies. Another one, we still lack motivation and mentorship. Also, the family breakages from our homes, they also lead us to move out of schools. And still also poverty, that one is particularly big in our region. Still, the exposure to sex content on media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and much more. Another one is child labor. Also the poor teaching and guidance that we are having in our schools. Still the high costs of education that are both in the government institutions and private institutions. And also getting addicted to drugs. Then also lack of parenting, lack of parental support. With those words, I would stand here, request our sponsors of the kingdom and Right Honorable the Prime Minister, as students and youth, we request your support in the activities that we run as students that can sometimes help us to overcome these challenges. As I speak now, we had a project that we are running, I and team, some of them here, that we requested the Ministry of Education under the Kingdom to organize a Students Leaders Conference. I request you to submit those documents to the Prime Minister.
Thank you very much.
And some of us will lack food in schools. We call upon your cooperation, the UNA and other visitors, so that you can help us through the Busoga Kingdom. Then you provide us food. We shall be happy by that.
Advocation of the disabled people. It is viewable that I am one of those who are disabled just by sight, and so I call that through the Kyabazinga of Busoga, I urge that at least they open a lesson like sign language so that we can advocate and these people here feel suit in our community and on the land of Busoga. Thank you for God and my country. I remain Okoth Christopher, Bujiri District.
Causes of teenage pregnancy in Busoga at large. Long distances in schools. We do have limited schools in Busoga. So students do move long distances from their home to schools, and some of them get tired and ending up dropping out of schools. Second to that, we do have law enforcement. In Busoga, we do have little facilities for students. Like we need counseling and guidance organizations in Busoga. So we need some organizations or to be empowered in our studies. Second to that, lack of sex education through schools. This is like, we need to educate students about sex education through medias. For example, radios, TV, but we do have limited funds. We cannot afford to pay TVs and other media associations so that we pass on our information to our fellow students. We do have a problem of poverty. I think we call upon the UN ambassadors and Busoga at large. How to do this? We need, like, we youth in Busoga, we need what we call youth summit or student summit in Busoga. It might be there, but it's still on early age. But we need it to be boosted on another age. What if our presidents are having the summities on how to, and getting information on how to lead and govern the country? Even we youth, we need to be boosted in our youth summit in Busoga and the student summit at large. Due to the interest of time, I may end here. I'm really grateful our visitors. Thank you for honoring our Kyabazinga of Busoga. Mommy, we love you so much. Daddy, we love you so much. May God award you abundantly. I remain Mixer James, the chairperson of Musa, Egan District. Thank you for coming.